You can find it. He has an internet channel with 100,000 views that he's been monetized, making money.
Yeah, we saw that video.
I've been monitoring his page.
Yeah, and on that video, you can see a partial camera angle from right here of my arm go like this. It never makes contact with his face because it didn't. It went like this, and I slapped his hand away.
Maybe.
Well, you're trying to say things happened that didn't happen, and I'm not going to just sit here and cop out to that when that didn't happen.
I'm not telling you that's from the perspective of my quote-unquote victim and a video.
It's not from his. No, it's his not. That's not from the video. There's not me slapping him in a video because I didn't slap him.
Hey, you keep recording us. Yes, some weird guy just walking around, asking questions and recording people here.
Okay.
Customers, you know.
Yeah. If he comes on the property, we can trespass him, or you guys can.
Okay.
But you know, he can film all he wants. It's a weird thing.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's just recording us every time we step out.
Battered by this guy just now. No, he wasn't. Hey, everything was on camera. He's been out here for 4 hours videotaping.
Hey, back up.
Detain him, please. He just slapped me. How you doing, man? Sorry to. Okay, he just battered me, so I wanted him detained so I can press charges.
How you been?
Was that you earlier?
Hey, man. How you been?
How you doing? Good.
Good.
I didn't tell you for shit. Nobody. I got on camera. He smacked me on the side of the head.
All right. Let's get you started on a sworn statement. I don't know if you want to hold your camera and do
Where did I
this.
meet you before? You look familiar.
Yeah, the golf course. You wouldn't let me talk.
Right.
You wouldn't let me talk. So anyways, let's get you started on a sworn statement, get a case for you.
Can you go ahead and detain him for me first, please?
No, I'm going to get a sworn statement first because I'm the only officer here, so I'm not going to detain an angry guy until... Hold on, listen to me. I'm explaining. I had to explain this last time and you wouldn't let me talk. I'm the only one here. Once I get another officer here, we'll take care of this, okay?
Okay.
Let's get you started on a statement. You want to press charges?
Well, what if he leaves?
Do you want to press charges?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, let's get you started.
Can you grab him?
I've
done this
I'm not going to grab him by myself. Listen to me. I just answered you.
Him, sir. That's what I'm saying. Just detain him.
Just give me a second, okay?
You can detain him. You have that.
Correct. And I prefer officer safety.
I'll give you all the information you need.
I have another officer right down the road. Just give me 1 moment. I'm answering you.
Go ahead, man.
You did this last time.
Listen, I've done this many times and you let him go.
101, is there another unit available? Change this to a 48. Can you provide that video evidence?
I can.
Okay, good. Let's get you started over here. Do you have your ID with you?
But before he leaves, you have reasonable articulate suspicion that a crime was committed. Can you just go ahead and detain him and just say you can't leave? You're not free to go.
I'll tell you what,
give you everything
let's
you need.
do this process.
I promise you.
Let's do this process first, okay?
But he's going to leave.
We're going to do this process. Right now, I don't even have a sworn statement from you. I don't know what's going on. So I don't have...
I was attacked.
Listen to me. I don't have probable cause yet. You write the statement, we'll get it.
This happened to me last time, too.
From us?
Not from Casselberry.
All right. Well, there's a process involved. Write your statement. Write your name. Get your swear to it.
All right. While I'm doing that, can you go ahead and
then we'll have probable cause.
Make a move.
I'm asking for you to write your statement.
I am. I'm going to. I'm just asking.
You can put it on your video.
I just want to make
and then we'll go detain him once a second officer arrives who have already called in front of you.
Yep.
Okay?
All right. I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Yep. No, you're not asking questions. You're making demands. That's what happened last time.
He doesn't get away, man. I just got battered. This happened to me 2 other times where they run away. Like,
are you injured? Do you need the fire department? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, we'll be fine. Did he say anything? Like, how did he hit you? What happened?
You say I'll show you the video, but he basically went around like this and smacked me in the
open hand, right hand, left hand.
He hit me on this side, so it was
left hand. Okay. Open hand.
Yeah, but I think so.
Are you injured? Do you have any injuries?
Not that I would need to see.
Okay, I'll just need to get a picture real quick. Hey. This is a YouTuber who's not going to be happy because he was yelling, I got battered, and the guy walked inside the business. I can't find him now. And he's like yelling at me to detain him. I didn't even know what's going on, so no, I'm not going to randomly detain somebody. So he's over here writing a statement reluctantly. He's going to check for video surveillance, and that's where we're at. So let's go over here with the YouTuber.
You got away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, story of my life.
Did you see what he drove?
No, I didn't.
You don't have it on camera when he rolled up? Because I didn't see him leave.
I never saw him get into a vehicle.
Right.
He was already here when I got here.
So he didn't leave out the front. There's a side door.
So why didn't you detain him?
Because I had no story. Okay, that's why.
You can't detain them when there's reasonable articulate suspicion of a crime. I was battered. You could have said, sir,
I didn't know
you're not free to go until we finish our investigation.
Just listen to me.
Well, now he's gone. I listened to you. Now the subject is gone.
You're right, and I think, you're okay.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose.
Okay. No, I didn't do it on purpose.
I really think he did that on purpose.
Okay. Did you complete this? We need to get him ID'd, so can you take down his name and number?
Yeah, you got a license or a name?
Can we check again and see if he's in there? Did y'all check the bathroom?
He's getting video surveillance for me. I need your home address.
Not right now.
Do you want to complete the statement or not?
Yeah, if we can get a hold of him, I'll finish it. Yeah.
No.
We can get him
Let's finish it now.
Well, no, we'll wait until we get him. Once we get a hold of him, I'll give all my.
So you don't want to press charges?
No, I do want to.
I do need a sworn statement, okay?
Yeah, but if he's gone, there's no point in finishing it. So I want to make sure that we get him.
So we're
Can I show you
at
the video real quick, and you guys can see what it looks like. And
we're at odds right now. I need you to finish your sworn statement, and then it's an official statement, right? That's what I need from you.
You don't need to have the whole statement written down, sir, in order to hold
I want
somebody
it.
and detain them.
No, I'm not
You guys detain people all the time on the side of the road.
Stop.
You don't need a piece of paper of somebody writing information down in order to do your job.
You know, I'm not going to randomly detain somebody
man,
just
it's like
because you're out there filming and yelling at people.
I'm not yelling at all. I was quiet as a mouse.
No, I heard you when I rolled in.
Well, because the guy was yelling at me. The guy was yelling at me.
So, anyways, let's get back on the topic. Are you going to complete the statement or not?
Are you gonna go find the guy?
Are you going to complete the statement?
Yeah. Once we find the guy.
Can you guys go inside and see how the video surveillance is going? Because we're going in circles here, and we're going to wrap it up. So, why your reluctance to complete this? Is it because of your information? I mean, your information's already out there.
So we can get away. So
no, I'm
that's
not.
what I think is going on.
Well, you can think
no
that
offense, but it's happened to me 3 times, and I've looked this up with. I've talked to detectives about this. Say, hey, is it protocol for you guys to have to do this before you detain somebody? They said, absolutely not. You can detain the person.
You're right, but I'm not about to detain him.
You can detain him and release him in a reasonable amount of time.
I've done this for a long time.
I've talked to detectives that have been doing this for a long time.
I spent half my career in detectives. Okay, I understand.
Right. Well, I've talked.
So let's finish this. They're doing their job. Let's finish our job. All right.
Oh, you don't have to have my ID. You got all the information there to run me through your system.
Why don't I just give you my stripes, man? I want your ID for the report. Well, I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up anyways. Here's your case number. Do you want your information to be private?
Yes.
Okay. Just initial right there. But that guy's gone though, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I checked upstairs and downstairs and the bathroom.
Okay. That's all.
I asked his bartender, and then she said that he left. So I'm assuming it had to be out back because he didn't see him.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was lit up and he was pissed about it.
I think what was it? The guy he looked out and the guy was.
Yeah, he does his YouTube thing. Yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Yeah, to the best of their knowledge, he's gone. They took upstairs, downstairs, the bathrooms.
I appreciate you checking.
They're working on the video. They said the bartender knows him. I hope not personally, but
So that's perfect.
yeah.
The bartender knows him. Do we have a name? Now, I did see him earlier. The first time he came over and was harassing me, he did walk over this way as if his car was parked out in front of Floor. He says he was going to meet me at my car when I finish up here. He thinks I parked over here at Bob Evans too, so he's, I guess, going to try to follow me. He said he was going to follow me in my car.
Does this happen a lot?
Oh, this is probably the third or fourth time I've been attacked.
And how long?
I want to say within the last month.
Oh wow. Oh man, I hate that people don't understand what you're doing. You know,
I'm quiet too about it. Like I'm standing way, like it must be 80 feet from like the door.
Yeah.
I'm on the sidewalk. The guy's looking at me and smirking. He comes over recording, so obviously he has no problem. I knew he's okay with it, right?
Right.
He comes over, gets right in my personal space. I'm like, bro, you can record me all you want.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with that, but don't be getting in my personal space. And he just kept escalating it from there. That was a wild card for sure. Now, is that considered a misdemeanor, the battery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a second.
Is that something you guys proactively go, like say if you found out who he was, you saw the video evidence of that and showed without a shadow of a doubt that, yeah, I was battered, he swung at me, kept coming at me, then you would make an arrest, I guess, if all that was in there?
Like what happened earlier, I was the only officer for the entire city of Elton. So would I make an arrest? No, I would do an NTA. Let's say I'm the only one available, which I was, okay, and I go to put my hands on this guy, and it's fired up.
101, you need another unit?
Negative. Then what happens, right? Over a simple battery, I could get hurt, he could get hurt, I could end up in a use of force. These are the things that you're not thinking about. And I know you got battered. I've been punched in the mouth a few times, you know. So I'm not downplaying.
It's about accountability.
That's going to happen. You know, I'm following up on the case for you. And it'll go to detectives.
Well, hey, I'm Detective Hammer, Casselberry Police Department. Are you Jay? Do you know why we're here?
Probably because of that guy outside that tried to say that I hit him or whatever, but I didn't. He put his hand on me and I slapped it away.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So can you tell me a little bit about him and what exactly he was
He was
doing?
standing outside a place where I was getting lunch at, videotaping for hours, like me, the girls, anybody going in and out. I guess he has a history of this. He also has a history. He's been charged with sexual violence before. So I go out and I confront him. It was about a 2-hour confrontation. He edited the video down and put it down to about 30 minutes. So I don't know what he showed you, but also whether he wasn't recording or whatever, he told me he was going to change the way I look and put me in the hospital, at which point he started leaning in. His hat was touching, like the brim of his hat was touching my forehead. And he went to go like this after he was moving his hands all funny. So I slapped his hand away, and you can see from the partial camera angle, my hand does go like that. Like, you know, you just can't see what it hits. It hits his hand. And then later on, I go back and I turn around to go like confront him again. You know, when I say confront, obviously not physically, like talk to him like we've been doing for 2 hours.
I know.
And he goes to put his hand out and touches me. At that point, he does successfully touch me, and I slap his hand away again. It's just the first time he didn't get a chance for his hand to actually touch me yet, but I slapped his hand away when it was reaching
the
out at me.
attempt to grab at
When you say
kind of
touching,
deal.
where exactly did he touch you?
When it's on the video, he touched my chest. I slapped it off.
It is on the video. I just have to ask
Yeah.
for your purposes, honestly. And just so we are in an understanding, this is your home, okay? So I don't need to necessarily read you your Miranda rights in any way because you're at your house. You can shut the door on us if you want us to.
Yeah, you
We're
can
not
literally just
changing
say-
No, I'm totally being
Yeah, we
cooperative. I mean,
can.
I didn't. I know he's probably trying to make it into a mountain when it was an anthill, but I didn't touch him whatsoever. I never touched his face. I didn't even slap his hat. I slapped his hand away. After the first time when I slapped his hand away, it was before he had touched me. I'm not gonna lie, but he was reaching up at me. The second time it was on the video. You see him touch my chest or whatever, and that's what I wasn't letting him do the first time. So I mean, if that's against the law, then so be it. But he went out to touch me, and I wasn't gonna let him.
Okay. So yeah, in the video, there's a lot of obviously going back and forth. And then at one point when you did return back and you guys were still arguing, I see that he put his hand on your chest. You kept coming at him. You guys were, arguing about whatever it was. You did take a swing like that where you did, I guess, essentially hit his side of the face.
No, I didn't. That's not in the video whatsoever.
Hold on. And then there was a second hit where I'm not sure you were trying to hit the camera necessarily, but you did end up hitting his forearm in that sense. Do you remember?
I never hit his face whatsoever, and that's not in any video at all. That might be what he's saying, but that didn't happen. And there were also witnesses there watching the entire thing that would testify and say that didn't happen, or give you guys statements saying that didn't happen.
The unfortunate thing about that is that if they don't come forward, I can't.
So it's just his word against mine then? Well, I'm saying
No.
that I didn't touch his face.
Not necessarily.
Okay. I'm coming over here to you to give you an opportunity because you're talking to him, but this is my case.
No, I know.
Started.
I'm not.
Hold on,
I'm talking to
hold
you.
on, hold on. I'm giving you the opportunity because I'm not supposed to be biased, regardless if there's a video or not. I'm supposed to give an opportunity for everybody involved to give their part of the situation, right?
Yeah, that's
so
what
that's what we're doing here.
Like maybe.
I understand you're frustrated. Hold on.
Okay.
I understand you're frustrated.
Well, I'm frustrated that he's saying that I hit his face and that never happened. That's also not in any video.
People can say whatever they want at the end of the day. It's our job to verify and figure out what's going on. So, like, we're not trying
Well,
to
I apologize. I thought that you were trying to say that was in the video, and that's probably why I got a little like whatever. And also, you have to understand, like, I do take medication and whatnot. So if I sound manic, this is just the way I always sound. It's not like anything at you, and I apologize if.
So yes, in the video.
And I'm just trying to look at both of you guys.
No,
I don't mean any disrespect or anything like
It's
that.
alright. It is in the video, and then, per his allegations, yes, that's what is being said, that there was a strike to his face, and then there was a strike to his forearm. That's why we're here to talk to you, because obviously there's both sides to the story here, right? Now, I am talking to you because there is a current charge of battery, okay? You also took off from the scene. Is there a reason you did that?
I wasn't detained, and I was already leaving. I was supposed to be leaving 2 hours ago when I first started having this argument with him on the side of the road. And also, so I have a charge for. There's no video that shows me hitting his face because I never hit his face.
Well, it's the first party where it's just pointing out. That's all I have at this point.
It's the what? The first what?
The point of view, the video, one of the videos I have.
Yeah, there's a partial camera angle that shows my arm going like this. It does not show me hitting his face whatsoever,
And
though.
where's that video?
It's on the internet. You can find it. He has an internet channel with 100,000 views that he's been monetized, making money
Yeah,
off this
we
too.
saw that
I've
video.
been monitoring his page.
Yeah, and on that video, you can see a partial camera angle from right here of my arm go like this. It never makes contact with his face because it didn't. It went like this, and I slapped his hand away.
Maybe think of it this way too. when there's an edited video, there's a lot of questions we need to ask.
Also, he was making threats to me the entire time, so I'm not in control of when he's recording and when he's not.
Let me
Sorry.
finish for a second. So basically, when something is edited, we take that into account because it's like, what else are you hiding? There's something called like insufficient evidence, or we have everything we need. So right now, like, I know you're a little not heated, like you're mad at us, but like it's a situation that's not fun because we're coming out here investigating a charged battery. But here's the thing that we're investigating. Doesn't mean you did it. She just wants to ask you.
No, I know,
questions.
and I appreciate you guys like coming here and like all that kind of stuff, and like, you know what I mean, and like actually talking to me and whatnot. I know it's also probably to a degree like just whatever the way that you have to go about things, the steps you have to take or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But that's
I mean,
my piece.
but,
So
yeah, I mean, you guys are being cool. Like I said, I apologize if I'm coming off manic. It's not like I'm trying to like be rude or be like, oh. This is just the way that I always
you're
am.
being accused of something, and it was a shitty situation, you know?
Yep.
So I guess there we go.
Okay, so there was also video from Rachel's I was able to get. Now, it's not right in the closest angle where I could see exactly what you guys are doing or what you guys are saying especially, but there is just enough footage to where I can see where you do take two separate swings towards his direction, okay? So with those two videos, that's why I'm asking you if there was any time that you did strike him in general,
No.
and then where exactly?
No. His hand.
His hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
his hand. Maybe I slapped. If you're saying that I hit his hand, that I went like this twice, maybe I moved because like I was telling you, he was like going like this, and he had on like a baseball cap. Maybe I went like that and pushed his hat off of me as I was slapping his hand or something like that. But
At this
I never.
point, he was not that close to you, so he was still in that process of pushing you back.
Okay, so then you seen the video. So then yeah, when he was touching my chest, I guess is when you're talking about.
Correct. You walking into that hand. Okay. So obviously there's a lot of eyes on this, especially with the media.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of comments and whatnot. That has nothing to do with the state attorney. That has nothing to do with us. When it comes to him putting his hand up and you walking into it, that's not necessarily a battery on his end to you because you're walking into the hand. Now, when that happens and you're walking into the hand, you guys exchange some words. That's where we see two swings in his direction. Now you're saying it didn't hit his face necessarily. I'm not saying you're lying. I just see the two hands swinging at some point.
Because I made a huge point not to hit this guy or anything like that, or
But
slap
he
his
made a
face
comment.
or anything like that.
He made the comment of, "I told you not to hit me," and you said.
He also made a comment off camera saying he was going to put me in the hospital and make me look different though.
Jake,
So like,
hold on. And he told you, "I told you not to hit me," and you said, "I did already." What you didn't do shit about it, basically, is what you said.
I said, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because right beforehand, he said he was gonna put me in the hospital and make me look different or whatever. So yeah, 100%. I said, what are you gonna do about it? Not referencing me hitting him, referencing what he had already threatened to do.
Okay.
So that's what that was. But yeah, I did smack his hand away when he put his hand on my chest for sure.
Okay. That's what I see. I've seen
When
the
I
video
walked
a
into
couple
his hand.
times. I've seen the video a couple times. That's what I see, okay? It's the fact that he told you don't touch me and you said, well, I already fucking did, and you haven't done shit about it. Pussy. Is essentially what you're saying.
I didn't say I already touched him in the video. I said, what are you gonna do about it?
Well, luckily, I don't have the video with me at this current moment. If not, we would review that. Okay, but I'm not here just wasting your time or my time. From there on, did you ever see him prior to that? Did you ever see him after that?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Okay. Have you gone back over there?
Of course I've gone back over there. I get lunch there twice a week. I'm probably gonna get lunch there today.
Okay. Did they ever trespass?
Nope,
you from
they
there?
love me. They love me there. I've spoken to the owner, I've spoken to the number two, I've spoken to the old GM who got fired for something that has nothing to do with this. I've spoken to the brand new GM. All of the staff there loves me. I hang out with them outside of there. I've been on vacation with multiple of them. I've dated one of the girls at the other place. I'm perfectly fine there.
Okay.
So I hope that's not like a
No,
thing,
that's not
a confusion or anything like that. Yeah.
No, there's
fine.
not. I'm just asking you because I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's never been inside there, and he's also not allowed on the premises.
Well, there was no trespass done.
Because he was never on the property, but if he were to walk onto their property, they would have him trespassed immediately. So you guys don't have to worry about me running into him there is like my point. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like he's going to
They'll
be
still have to
good to
do a
do
whole
having a
police
steak,
report.
you know?
Yeah, they'll still have to do a whole trespass report, unfortunately, until then. They could say all that they're a business, they have the right to do so, but essentially if he
I mean,
doesn't want to leave,
that's
he doesn't have to.
that's on them or whatever. But like I
Yeah.
said, they
Yeah.
would never let him inside the building, so you guys don't have to worry about me ever seeing him. Like,
Yeah, I get.
I know where those questions were going. Like, do you know him? Are you gonna know him or something like that? No. Yeah, I wouldn't even remember what he looked like, to be honest with you. When I looked up his mugshots, it didn't even look like how he looked in the video, or like in person or anything like that. So it's like I wouldn't even recognize him from a can of paint, especially if he shaved or something.
Well,
Like,
one thing also with these cases is like it's also a job to like try to prevent these situations too. Like I get it, he's being weird. Just leave him. Like if he's doing something that's truly illegal,
No, yeah, I know.
call us. We'll take care of it.
Just left. I really regret the entire situation. I should have just left the entire thing alone, especially like.
Because is he worth it?
I also didn't know that this was like a thing. Like I know I'm only 31 or whatever, but like I'm not on the internet and part of my language and shit like that. But like. I didn't know that this is a thing that people just fucking go around and fucking videotape people until somebody gets angry at them. Like I didn't.
It's basically rage baiting.
That's their
I
form of
didn't.
income.
Yeah, I didn't know that that's a thing or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
So like I extra regret it. I'm not gonna. I know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is their form of income. He is what we call an auditor. So, just educational purposes, he is allowed to film
I know.
from
Yeah,
a
yeah.
public sidewalk. You know, it is what it is.
Mhm.
That's what he does for a living. And as you see, his page has thousands and thousands of followers that think that this is entertaining or that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's not my job to go ahead and say that it is or it's not.
No, man.
So, just confirming. I mean, I have to, just because we are on video
That's
and
me,
it is
yeah.
being recorded. It's you.
Yep.
Okay, this is the post that he made, right? Have you seen all these?
I haven't seen whatever post or whatever, but I have seen like him on like the YouTube video like once or twice.
Okay.
Like when somebody showed it.
Okay. And then this is your response to him to the video. I believe this was on Facebook.
Yeah, probably. Yep, that's me.
Okay. So I know this is not a video. You see your
That's
hand
me.
there?
Mm-hmm.
You see how close you are to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, his hand is not on your chest.
Yeah,
Right.
but,
Hold on. And
yeah,
this-
that's not when I was
okay,
walking toward him. That's a different part of it then, yeah.
Okay, it's around the same time. So you see your hand. I know it's not a video, but
Yeah,
you
I
see
didn't
how
slap
it's
his face
blurry?
though.
Okay. It made contact to somewhere on his body for him. Okay, which is still an unwanted touch, right? That is what essentially.
So if somebody's reaching out to touch me, they have to touch me first.
Him doing this, hey, back up, and you walking into it is not a battery.
What about when 5 minutes prior to that he's telling me he's gonna make me look different and he's going to put his hands on me? Like, how's that not change it?
Well, you also didn't stay for the investigation. I'm not saying what could have been done or what couldn't have been done.
Because I didn't hit him, so I didn't think that anything like
Hold
this was
on.
gonna happen.
You could have possibly filed a report against him, and that could have been another investigation that would have happened, but you didn't, and that just shows like the lack of importance to you on your end, at least in my perspective. But that's why we're here now. Okay, so those are the photos I took from the video. Obviously, it's not much. I don't have it with me to show you exactly what I'm referencing.
So the video shows me throwing my hand. It doesn't show me hitting him at all.
Throwing the hand and him telling you, don't hit
So
me.
it shows me moving my arm, but not me hitting him. It's just his word versus mine.
And then you striking his forearm, which that is
When he touched me.
in the video. That was actually right after this. It was a few seconds after this, and it was not when he was touching you. Okay, the forearm situation.
When he was
It
reaching
not.
out to touch me, though. Or is that part not in the camera? It's not in the camera
We're talking about separate
angle.
things right now.
No, we're not. We're talking about the same exact incident.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We're talking about the same exact incident where
try.
he was
Hold
reaching
on.
back and forth at me after he had threatened me, and I kept smacking his arm away. And now you're trying to say that I smacked his face when all you have is a camera angle of me going like this, which could be slapping down his hand, or it could just be my hand like going like this. Because if my hand was hitting his face, then how do you have it in the video?
So how about this?
So either you're gonna let
What
no,
is
no,
the-
no. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
No, okay.
I'm giving you the opportunity to talk, but you keep cutting me off, and that's really not what I'm here for. So I'm either gonna walk away, and we're gonna wrap this up, and I'm just gonna take it up with the attorney and see what they say, or you're gonna at least let me finish what I'm saying, and we can have an actual conversation.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do as well.
But you're not. You keep.
Well, you're
cutting
trying
me
to say things happened that didn't happen, and I'm not going to just sit here and cop out to that when that didn't happen.
off. I
I'm
keep
not
telling
gonna.
you that's from the perspective of my quote-unquote victim and a video.
It's
I'm
not from
saying
his.
that's
No,
what
it's
you're doing.
his not. It's that's not from the video. There's not me slapping him in a video because I didn't slap him. There's never me slapping him in a video because that didn't happen. That's
There's
that's
two
our
separate-
misunderstanding.
There's two separate swings of you using.
And none
your
of them
left
hit
arm.
his face. None of them hit his face.
You also just hitting his forearm is
While he's reaching out to me after he threatened me.
Okay. Have a good one.
I mean, you're charging me with battery either way,
I'm not
right?
charging you anything. I'm currently investigating. There's a very big
Okay, well,
difference.
during your investigation, I'm not going to say that I slapped him without you also saying he threatened me off of camera and was reaching out to touch me.
Okay, do you have that footage?
No, I don't, and you don't have footage of me hitting him either. You have the footage of me swinging my arms. You don't have
No,
footage
you
of me
don't have
touching
that
him.
footage,
And you don't have footage of me touching him. So I guess we'll figure it out in
Okay.
court later off my
Yes.
property. Bye.
Yeah, all right, take
Bye,
care.
guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, have a good one.